guys, I'm Salma, and today we're going to be talking about the signs and synchronicities. The first thing that you need to understand is that you are always in the right place at the right time. Nothing is a coincidence. The Creator, God, Source is within everything and is everything. So wherever you are at that specific time, the universe, source, creator, that is you, can communicate with you through anything and everything. And it will communicate with you in a way that you will understand or that you will somehow be able to interpret. Different ways you can receive signs are through repeating numbers. Sometimes you'll see 1111, 333, 444. Some of you may know what they mean or have a specific definition that goes with those numbers when you see them. Or others of you, like me, when I first started, I had to look up the meaning of those numbers. So I would just go to Google and I would type in angel number 333. And then over time, I took what resonated with me from those long definitions. That became the meaning, and now I just have them memorized because I looked them up so many times and saw so many repeating numbers and signs. The way to know that if that is a sign for you is that it does catch your eye. You had a view of everything around you, and for some reason, this specific number or this specific thing caught your eye. So if it caught your eye, that is a sign for you. Don't doubt it. If you don't know what it means, just look it up. You can also receive signs through billboards or even personalized license plates. When a specific animal crosses your path, and you notice it, and you were the one that noticed it. That's also a sign as well. Spiritual meaning of a fly or spirit animal fly, and it'll have a definition that goes along with that. And then you just want to take whatever resonates with you. Be aware, expand your consciousness, and pay attention to the things happening around you to be able to receive all of the signs. It's a loving intelligence that is always speaking to you through literally everything. Another way you can receive a sign, let's say you call a friend and they talk about like an art gallery that never crossed your mind. And then you are walking down the street, you walk past somebody and then they're talking about an art gallery. And then you go to the mall and you pass by an art gallery and it catches your eye. There's something there for you. That's gonna mean something for you. Maybe you were looking for a job and the universe is telling you like, hey, an art gallery is where you should be working. Or maybe you should look into art. There's gonna be some sort of message there for you. It's some sort of guidance. If something pops up 3 more times, then it's something that you need to look into. This divine intelligence has made you aware of it and is guiding you towards that. So signs can come in all shapes, form, and sizes. You never know where they're gonna come from. They're everywhere. The universe is always speaking to you. It's always guiding you. But you just have to be paying attention to actually receive these messages. And you just have to be aware that they can come to you in any way, through everything, anything and everything. And then you just want to trust your intuition and see what resonates with you, especially when you're looking up definition, which is totally normal to do. And then you just kind of start learning these definition, and they start turning into a language between you and the universe that only you and the universe know, and it's tailored to you. Another way to receive even more signs is to talk to the universe, creator, source, your angels, your guides, whatever resonates with you. And I think the best way to do it is out loud. So find a safe space in your room, maybe in the shower, in the car where you're alone. You can ask questions and ask for a specific sign. So you can say, if I should accept this job, show me a white feather. If I should not take this job, show me a black feather. And then let it go. Don't focus on the answer that you want or what you want to see. You just let it go. Let it out into the universe. Because when you kind of focus on something, then you start manifesting it. So you want the universe to respond. You don't want it to be a manifestation of what you wanted. So you just ask the question, you let it go. And you can do this in any way. You can ask to see a butterfly. You can ask for a bowl of grapes. You can ask to see an owl, and it might be a real owl, it might be a painting of an owl, it might be the word owl. You don't know how it's gonna come to you. The other day I literally did this. I said white feather for yes, black feather for no. I went and walked my dogs. I saw 2 white feathers, and then I even saw a license plate that said white feather on it. Now let's talk about synchronicities. Synchronicities are also another really cool way that the universe can kind of like push you in the right direction. The way I'm gonna explain this is a personal example. So at the beginning of 2020, I went to a one-day Joe Dispenza workshop. While I was at that workshop, this woman sat next to me and we were talking, and she told me, you should do YouTube. You have so much to talk about and to share, and you remind me of some of the YouTubers I listen to. And you know what? 2 of them actually live in Las Vegas, where you live. I bet you anything you're gonna run into one of them. So she said this to me, and I was like, oh, YouTube. I've never thought about doing YouTube. Okay, I go home. A week later, I go on a hike with one of my friends. And then he starts saying, hey, I'm thinking about starting a YouTube channel and talking about video and photography. And he tells me, I think it'd be really cool if you made a YouTube channel and talked about all of this manifestation, universal, spiritual stuff that you're into. And then he goes, I have a camera that you can borrow if you want. So again, I'm just like, oh my God, okay, this is the second person that has told me to do this. Weird. And then my mom randomly starts a YouTube, like a Moroccan YouTube channel. So that's the 3rd time YouTube popped up in my life. So I knew immediately all of these like synchronicities led me to wanting to start a YouTube channel because I was told so many times. And I've always wanted to share the ideas and the things that I've learned with people. I just didn't know how, and I was also really afraid. A year later, I go to a Joe Dispenza advanced workshop, and on day 1, I sit down at a table. Me and this person are friends now, but this was the first day I met him, and he decided to be funny, and he was trying to be sarcastic and make fun of me, and he's like, what are you, a YouTuber or something? And I remember I just smiled because I was just like, okay, I get it. I'm supposed to make a YouTube channel. Let me just do this and go for it and start sharing. And those synchronicities led me to where I am right now, and making these videos for you guys makes me so happy and so fulfilled and just so excited for what the future holds. So that's an example of a synchronicity. Sometimes the universe just pushes you and guides you towards something that you're meant to do or that you're supposed to be doing. And it's always gonna be something that's fulfilling, that makes you happy, that's part of your life purpose, your soul's purpose. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. I hope it was helpful. Let me know if you guys have any questions or comments, and if you have any videos that you would like me to make. I will see you guys next time.